.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Luke Elvey, Rich Bean here in the booth. This week, we're taking in the beauty of the Jacobson Homestead, Rich. What do the players face off the first tee?
Well, nothing beautiful about this except for the scenery. 496 yards from the back tees. Players must avoid the fairway bunker down the left-hand side off the tee, but don't bail out right. Some massive trees will block you out. Second shot slightly downhill to a green that slopes from right to left. Only 2 bunkers on this hole, Luke. Avoid them both at all costs.
Well, it's time for the preamble to be set aside. Let's get into the action. And let's see what he can do here today. Good shot there, Beamer. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
He's about 155 from this hole location.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first. This putt is of 9 feet.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, how about that one?
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Colin Morikawa in second. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. That should find the cut stuff.
Well, Luke, you're right. He did find grass, but it's not the closely mown grass.
Few players in the history of the game have had a bigger impact so early in their career than Colin Morikawa, Rich. Some comparisons go as close to Tiger Woods.
As they should be currently right now with what he has done in the game so far in his young career. He's come out each and every week and put pressure on every single player because of his ball striking and because they know that there's no weaknesses in his game other than sometimes the putter. But when you hit it as good as he does, you're bound to make a putt now and again. And each and every week when he shows up, players on the driving range are looking at him going, okay, he's here. I got to have my A game.
Certainly feels like sky's the limit for Colin Morikawa.
2 major championships under his belt right now. Surely more in his future.
That's signaling your intent. Go and get amongst it early.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
And with that hole finished, they're currently sitting in top spot on the leaderboard. Lexi Thompson holds second. Let's go down to John McCarthy for our on-course report. And John, you've now had some time to walk the course this week before today's show. What are we in for today at the Jacobson Homestead?
Well, Luke, yes, I love walking around this rural setting. Not a whole lot of trouble to start off with, but things heat up quite a bit when you hit the 7th hole, par 4. Has a dogleg left and a few bunkers and trees to deal with off the tee. Back 9 opens with a narrow and lengthy par 5, but that's really as tricky as it gets. I guess there is it gets a little swampy on the 15th, but the water generally won't be a factor for many players out there in the field. They saved the most challenging tee shot for the 18th, which leads up to an elevated green for the approach. That will be a fun hole to watch this week. Hopefully provide some drama coming down the final stretch. Let's see what happens, guys.
Go on, get in the hole. That will drop, and it will extend the lead.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
Currently at 3 under for the day.
Now we're on the fourth tee here at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
Yeah, and that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
A birdie putt awaits.
This is a good chance. That wasn't your best effort, was it? And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Ooh, right by the hole.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. Glancing at the scoreboard, and they're currently sitting in first place. Lexi Thompson holds second.
Here we are at the 5th hole. Great shot. From about 130 yards here.
Currently leading by 2.
Handy effort, that one. This putt will move them to 3 under par.
This is their look at birdie.
This is on a stupendous line.
A par putt awaits.
Well holed. Let's move on.
And with that hole finished, they're currently sitting in top spot on the leaderboard. Lexi Thompson holds second.
Let's see what happens here on the 6th. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
Now 4 shots up after that hole. Well, that's huge momentum they're bringing to this hole. Coming off the eagle, time to hit another good drive. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Second shot here on the 7th. A chance to move to 5 under par.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And that will take him to 5 under. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. It's time for a 1-shotter. Good choice. Going with the 3-iron.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
This putt coming up is for birdie.
That's a good putt to make that one. That's back-to-back birdies.
And that will move him to 6 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Oh, that is bombed. From around 170 yards here. Going with the 6-iron here. Outstanding shot. High quality. Eight feet to the cup. Ooh. Oh, a 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these.
This is what they have left for par.
That gets the job done. Glancing at the scoreboard, and they're currently sitting in 1st place. Lexi Thompson holds 2nd.
Oh, looking to make a statement here, going with driver off the tee. Sitting at 6 under for the day.
Currently in the lead.
Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
That's frustrating. Lining up the birdie putt here. Ouch, that hurts. This is a par putt. Now that'll hurt. 3 putting in for par.
And with that hole finished, they're currently sitting in top spot on the leaderboard. Lexi Thompson holds 2nd.
pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
Let's hope this one gets a good lie because it's heading towards the rough. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Ooh, that almost went down. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Now this one, this is important. This for par.
It's on a good line.
There it is. Glancing at the scoreboard, and they're currently sitting in first place. Lexi Thompson holds second. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. Opting for the 6-iron. A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Not a bad play, that one.
They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done.
This for a birdie run.
And gets that putt of distance to go.
And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play.
Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
And with that hole finished, they're currently sitting in top spot on the leaderboard. Lexi Thompson holds second.
And we find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view, bailing out to the left in the bunker. Not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flag stick.
Choosing the 9-iron here. That's a good-looking shot there. Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
And what a performance. 8 birdies on the card.
Glancing at the scoreboard, and they're currently sitting in first place. Lexi Thompson holds second. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Now this one looks to be heading down the runway.
And he's down there.
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Well, they got after that one right up near the surface. Good play.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? 5 feet coming up to the cup. I don't mind the look of this. And that's for birdie. Well holed.
Well, that's a phenomenal performance. The lead is now at 10 shots. Incredible.
Well, that really puts way in front of the pack now. It's only the first round. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Okay, that'll work. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead.
And with that hole finished, they're currently sitting in top spot on the leaderboard. Lexi Thompson holds second. That really puts the leader way out ahead of the rest of the pack, and it's only the first round.
Here we find ourselves on the tee, long par 4.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
Taking aim from about 180 yards here. Opting for the 5-iron. That's some good golf right there. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt. That was a gallant attempt. Par putt coming up here.
And there it is. Glancing at the scoreboard, and they're currently sitting in first place. Lexi Thompson holds second.
Well, our leader has already bolted, currently way out in front of the pack. Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Yeah, nicely played. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. And that signs off on today's round. And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this player is absolutely dominating the field.
Luke, big lead through the opening 36, but no time to get complacent. There's still a lot of golf to play, and they need to continue to make birdies in order to finish ahead.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin.
Pleased you could join us for this second round action. Hi everyone, Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player's been having a lovely time. The leader, showing all the shots, making the plays. Expecting that to be the case today?
Well, that's what you expect him to do, but listen, we're playing golf, and golf is about as predictable as the weather. I mean, listen, you got a 50-50 chance of getting it right most days, so this player's got to keep their nose out in front and keep doing what they're doing, because if they even remotely slow down and think about what they've accomplished, it's all over.
Well, that's enough from me. It's time to pull the trigger. Let's get down to the course.
Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. You like that, didn't you? What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
How close was that to going down? He has this putt to save his par. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Nothing wrong with an opening part, just easing their way into this round.
And now that finds him in first place. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
That's a heavy lie this player has drawn.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Getting ready to play their third. Okay, safely on the surface, a chance for a putt to be holed here. This one's for birdie. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
Game face on early here, Luke.
Currently 12 under for the event. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Pretty good shot there.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
And from around 135 yards.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Club up. I like this play.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Oh, just missed. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
And in it goes for the par. Sitting at 12 under par for the event. Here we are in front of a par 3.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Failing out to left the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
No green in red, but a chance to save their par. And down it goes.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
And let's have one more look at that shot.
This one was a great chip in. I could watch this all day.
Currently 13 under for the event.
Next up is this 2-shot hole.
Luke, this player coming off a birdie on the last hole, getting some momentum going their direction.
Eight days a week, that rhythm works.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Wonderfully played. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here. This for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? An opportunity to make their par. And there it is.
Well, with that good play, this person is now in first on the leaderboard, with Colin Morikawa in second.
Time to tee off at the 6th. That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Well, that's a pretty good play there, Rich. Right up near the surface.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Colin Morikawa in second.
deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next.
Good look at a birdie here. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Currently 15 under par for the event. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Going with the 4-iron here. That's just inside the range. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Oh, that's a ripper. Still in the lead now after that hole. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Going with the 6-iron here. Outstanding approach shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This is an opportunity now to move to 17 under par. Okay, steady now. Big putt for par coming up. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Currently in first position. As we head now to the par 5 next.
Lovely, lovely round.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. This one looks to be a tad wayward. And here we are with the third shot. A 7-footer right here.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Ooh, right by the hole.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Time to tee off on the 11th. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Gotta try and save the par here.
Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Let's head to the 12th hole. Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. He sits in first position. They say the 13th is an unlucky number, but I don't see it for you. The tee is yours.
Coming off a birdie at the last, looking to add another one.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. We've arrived at a par 4.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flag stick.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Ooh. Just a 4-footer remaining. Yeah, he'll take that. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Love the long holes. Welcome to the par 5. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Second shot here on the 15th. Opting for the 4-iron here.
That dog will hunt.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
It was on a good line. What an opportunity to make a birdie. And that's 8 birdies today. Still in the lead now after that hole. And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3. Going with the pitching wedge here. This is one of those great ball striking displays. Fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole.
Back-to-back birdie.
And now that finds him in first place. Time to face a par 4 now. Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
Opting for the 6-iron. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Well done. Take the birdie. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Here we go, Rich. We're at the lucky last, teeing off the 18th hole.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Looks to be going with the 4-iron.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Just didn't drop. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. The putt drops, and this player is finished for the day. Oh, what a performance, Rich. Absolutely dominating performance.
They're feeling awfully good about their game, aren't they? But there's lots of golf left to play. They need to make sure they go out and continue to play on the front foot and try and get this thing done.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin.
Pleased you could join us for this third round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, as this player starts their round in the lead, what should be their focus for today?
Yes, right now the game plan is working, but they still have to go out there and play off the front foot, play on offense, and not worry about who's chasing them.
Well, let's set up for an exciting event. Can't wait to get into this.
And let's see what he can do here today. That's tidy. Playing from around 150 yards here. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them.
Oh, so close, but an easy par.
Just a short putt remaining here.
Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
He's currently sitting in first place.
The par 5 awaits here, but so does an opportunity. Take full advantage.
Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Going with the 4-iron here.
This is looking pretty good in the air.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. 4 feet to the cup.
They're staring this down for eagle.
Seems to be some sort of a mission he's on today.
Just the start they were looking for, Luke.
He sits in first position. This hole is a par 4.
The tempo there was exquisite.
Playing this one about 130 yards out. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Oh, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
That was a gallant attempt. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Time to face a par 4.
Stonking drive there.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. And he's safely on the green. "15 feet to the cup. Oh, so close. An opportunity to make a par here.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Yeah, good job. Nice par.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
1 win so far this season. Looking for number 2 here today. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
That putt went a bit long there. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Well played. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
That one's heading down Broadway. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Currently in first position. We've reached the 8th hole. Going with the 3-iron. Come on, get down. Just outside 10 feet to the hole here, right on 11 feet to be exact. Oh, that's frustrating. 7 feet to the cup. Ouch, that hurts.
This one for bogey. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey.
And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Tee shot is looking good here.
And this shot from about 150 yards out. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Nicely done. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Yeah, that's never nice. Putting it off the surface, that hurts. Wow, what a save.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
Yeah, they were looking at an up and down, but just down.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Here we have a long par 5. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Second shot here at the 10th. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
No, that's too bad. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Teeing off now at the 11th hole. Uh-oh, they've hooked this one. Playing this shot from the sand. Lovely effort, that. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. I like their courage to be able to get that to go down and save the hole.
And that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
And now stepping onto this par 3 hole.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
You're kidding me. Did he hold that?
Oh, gotta love it. Chipping in for birdie. Nothing better.
And it's time to recap that play.
Great feel, great judge, great speed. Yeah, I like this.
And now that finds him in first place. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Playing to the green well below your feet. It's always nice to see the ball fly to the hole. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Get excited. This could go in. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view, bailing out to the left in the bunker. Not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flag stick.
Nice out the rough here. What a shot from that nasty lie. I should be proud of that.
A birdie putt awaits.
It's on a great line.
Just building upon his advantage, he keeps making the important plays.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And he's safely on the green with that shot.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup.
Okay, steady now.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. He's currently sitting in first place. This hole is a par 3. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. This one has eyes for the hole. A well holed, he'll take the birdie. Still in the lead now after that hole. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. Oh, absolutely flushed. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Opting for the 4-iron here. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Oh, stop it. What a shot. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
Little birdie look in here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? 3 feet to go here to the hole. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. It's time to tee off on the 18th hole.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Oh, this is just unfortunate. So close to the fairway, but sitting really down.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Lining up the birdie putt here. That signs off on this player's performance for the day. Well, would you have a look at that? Through 54 holes, they're putting on an absolute show. A huge buffer going into the final round.
Lots of good playing out there. One round to go. This could be a very nervy final round. Lots of players.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin.
Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, as this next golfer starts the day, what are you thinking about their chances?
Luke, this player has got a massive lead, and sometimes those are the worst to have because you feel as a player the only way that you can lose it is if you mess it up. And trust me, somewhere in the back of their mind, this player understands that. So it's going to be a nervy start, no doubt, to this final round. Let's wait to see what happens.
Oh, I'm fired up too, Rich. Let's see how this one plays out. Let's see what kind of Tony sends for today. Well, you think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
It was on a good line. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
This for par.
So it'll be a par to start their round.
That's a rock solid par right there.
Currently in first position. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Time to tee off at the second. That was wonderfully done. Playing from around 230 yards.
A little less club is required for him.
Opting for the 3-iron here. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Ooh. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. This one's for birdie. Yes, they've made it.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort.
And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Now, great rhythm on that swing. Playing from around 150 yards here. Choosing the 9-iron here. Well played, mate. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Well, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And now that finds him in first place. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
Well, that's well played and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here.
Oh, just missed.
Putting for a par here.
That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. It's not as much as you find the surface. Good shot this. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
start.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Now with the honour on a par 5.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th. That might not have found the green there, Rich, but that is a brilliant play right up on the fringe.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Well, that'll play.
That chip in for eagle works 8 days a week in my book.
And it's worth taking another look at that one.
Perfect distance, perfectly judged, and look at that. Straight in the hole.
He's currently sitting in first place. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Next up is this par 4 hole.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Setting up in the first cut here. A 7-footer right here. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. Still in the lead now after that hole. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Going with the 5-iron here.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And he needs this to save par. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. He sits in first position. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf, the long par 4. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Whoa, down there, horsey. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
And here we are with the third shot. Ooh, that almost went down. And here we are with their fourth. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
And let's have another look at that one.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Absolutely. You dream of being in this position. Ahead by a bunch with just a few holes to go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view.
This hole is a par 5. Atta boy, good shot. Looks to me, Rich, that this player has a ton of confidence. Put themselves right back in position to win straight off their last start.
They're going to have to make some birdies coming down the closing stretch, but they have a lot of good vibes coming from that last win. I expect more of the same this week.
Interesting choice of the driver here. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game, a bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
This putt was about 8 feet.
A great opportunity here. This for eagle.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
Well, they'll be looking to use that momentum they generated on the last with an eagle. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Time for the second shot at the 11th. Getting ready to play their third.
A par putt on the table. That gets the job done.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. This one's a par 3. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Just didn't drop. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. This looks good. And now that finds him in first place.
This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them.
Well, 13th. That's unlucky for some, Rich. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Henny, how bad is this lie?
Yeah, this is setting up nicely. It's not going to cause any troubles.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Oh, well done. 14-footer. Oh, so close.
A par putt awaits.
Well hold. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
Two great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view, bailing out to the left in the bunker. Not so hot either. I tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flag stick.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Yeah, it's about 14 feet to the hole. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee.
That's nicely done. Playing this shot from about 210 yards out. Looks to be going with the 4-iron.
This one heading towards the green. An eagle putt awaits. That will drop, and it will extend the lead.
Seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Here they are, full of confidence on the next tee, coming off the eagle. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
A tidy looking shot, that one.
It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Shocking, a missed green in regulation.
Oh, what a super shot.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
Still in the lead now after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Oh, right by the hole.
Oh, what a wonderful shot into the 17th and sets up another putt inside birdie range.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
That was a gallant attempt.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Currently in first position. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck.
This is full send.
Second shot here on the 18th hole. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye. The hole out from off this green here to win the tournament. Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
All right, let's keep the... Oh, super effort that. Holds the putt to win it all.
A sensational victory this week here, Luke. This player was on top of their game all week long. What a week it was.
And Rich, that seemed like a leisurely waltz to victory, didn't it?
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.